second law of spiritual prosperity, which is setting goals. Setting goals. Having a vessel to catch your good. Can you imagine? Imagine you are in the desert, and you've been in the desert for 3 days with no water. And there's no water in sight. Are you there? Can you feel what it's like? I'm feeling thirsty already. And a thunderhead suddenly rolls in, followed by a drenching rain. But you have prepared nothing to catch it with. And so other than your open mouth, all the rain, all the water, all the good passes you by and seeps back into the earth. We must prepare vessels to catch our good. And that's what goals do. Setting specific goals. Being specific is crucial. Consciously, decidedly, preparedly, invoking your power of imagination, envisioning what you want. What you want. Not what your parents wanted for you. Not what your spouse wants for you. Not what your children want for you. Not even what your friends want for you. What do you want for you? What do you want for you? Are we entitled to ask that question? Yes! You say it with me? Yes! We're absolutely entitled. There is no spiritual master that speaks of any kind of virtue in lack and poverty. It's not there. Everyone is to be fed. Everyone is to be nurtured. Everyone is to be joyful. Everyone is to live in abundance. Would you want anything less? No. There's a place for no, as well as a place for yes. So when you claim what you want, I want you to bring something that you want to mind right now. And I want power. Okay, I think we're back. I asked and I received. That's how it works. So I want you to bring to mind something that you want right now. Okay? One thing. Could be big or small. I don't care. Don't limit yourself. One thing you want. Now, as you think about something that you want, what is happening to your energy? It's going up. Yes, it is. It has to. It will. It's how the universe works. It can't not. We're hardwired that way. We are God-wired that way. There is tremendous power in being very clear and very specific on what you want. When you embrace it, things begin to move. You begin to move. Your energy begins to rise. And you begin to attract to you, even as you are attracted to that which you truly want. And if it's something you truly want, this is what I believe about each and every one of us. Your want comes from here. It's there for a little bit. It comes from your heart. What you truly want comes from here. Is wanting good? You better believe it is. Is following your heart the best thing we can do? Without question. I love Edwin Gaines' example of not being clear on what we want. She says, imagine that you called a clothing catalog company, and you got the order clerk on the phone, and you said to them, you know, just send me something you think I'd like. Would that work for you? I know it wouldn't work for you. Wouldn't work for me. So how could we possibly, if we're not clear and we're not specific, how could we possibly expect God to send us what we want? Now, some of you just heard me say that. I want to be clear. When I say, how can you expect God to send you what you want? I hope that we know that we're not talking about a grand being out there that's taken our orders and is going to just send us whatever it is we want as we're lounging around the house. That's not what we're talking about. That's not what Edwene is talking about in the book. Those are the words she uses because they have power. It cuts to the truth. To ask God for what you want, knowing that it will come. And it has truth because we have understanding and we have maturity and we have wisdom as to what that means. And it means that we use all the spiritual principles of which we are aware. We ask for what we want so that we see it when it shows up. We seek for what we want so that we are active co-creators. We are taking action. We are moving, not lounging. And we are knocking on all the doors of opportunity that present themselves. We are co-creators with the divine, as the divine. We pray, we meditate, we receive wisdom and guidance, and then we move. We have to move. That's why we have these arms and legs. And if we can't use the legs, that's why we roll. And as you do this, your core vibration continues to get higher and higher and higher. All of life, all of the manifest universe is energy. It's all energy in one form or another. And the quality of the lives that you and I lead, that quality is all determined by the core vibration we inhabit. It's all determined by the frequency at which we're vibrating. We want to be up here. And when we're up here, we're living in that divine flow. And you know what that's like because you've been there. Many of you are there. You're living in that flow. You're circulating. Your energy is flowing freely. But part of living in that flow, part of setting goals that you want, is also being willing to release that which you don't want. And Elaine Slay has a story that speaks to just that.